In this video, we'll focus a little bit more on the VLOOKUP tool where we can change some of the data and the sales records. So what we want to do now is, you can see here our sales record has all the products, but all these products are what we call hard-coded. And that is alright, because usually you will get a list of sale record, or the sales record, and many of these things are usually like a input type, or you get like a list of it, it's like all numbers and details, and there is no database connection with it. However, there is of course things that you have to change sometimes, and maybe you don't want the product name to be correct like this, or you want to adjust that. One of the things that you might imagine is that if you would have the apples, and these apples are starting to be named like the Apple brand, such as, what is it? Granny Smith is a type of apple that is green. So we type in Granny Smith. We enter this, and what happened now is that, well, let's double click here, so to make this, to extend the amount of the size of the column. Now you can see Granny Smith is here and Granny Smith is here. However, it is not in here, and this is not good. Because you have the product ID, this information here for accounting purposes and bookkeeping and stock control purposes is not really necessary. It is more needed for the person who's going to read the details, so they have an understanding what the product contains. Because maybe you don't know what product 1 means. What is product 1? You know it's a product, but you don't know if it's apple, orange, or lemon, or grape. And in this case, that is really more for a user to understand, because a computer can understand it based on numbers. This is what we really call like a relationship. We create a relationship, and right now there should be a relationship between the product and here, this information here. So this should never be hard-coded, and if you have a database, probably will know that this sometimes is connected with another, what we call another database table. So it's a relationship that it will read, that it understands this product, and it will search in another table database what the value is. It's like a VLOOKUP automatically. So let me show you exactly how we can do this and update this. So first of all, we have the VLOOKUP. We type in here VLOOKUP, and let's open up our formula builder. And in here, what is the value we're going to search for? Well, what we want is this value. Secondly, what is a table array? The table array is all the product IDs and product name. And then we have here the column index number, so it's a second of the column. And this is a range or an exact match. In this case 0 for exact match, or you can just omit it, just leave it blank, that's fine. Done. Let's close this. You can see number 4 is lemons. That's correct. So what if we say lemons green? Now you can see here, now it starts to change as well, and that's really nice. So let's match all of these, and then we type in here F4 and F4 to freeze the cells. This is really important. You have to freeze always. Then we can start to drag it. Let's drag this down, and now you will see that everything matches here perfectly. So this is all automatic, and it helps you a lot. And let's change the cell format to output now, and that's it. And that is basically how you can use VLOOKUP to update and change your products and your sales records. So if you really understand what we're doing here, there are two databases. Number one, there's a database with all the products, which is for stock control. And number two, there is a database for all the sales. Yes, and if you understand how stock control is connected with sales, so the stock control indicates how many stock of a product you have. Let's say we have 10 apples, and imagine that someone buys 2 apples, so then you only have 8 apples left. Yes, so the stock control will be updated the moment there's a sale. Of course, the bookkeeping will be updated as well in the moment there's a sale. The stock control updates the product amount, the quantity of products, and the bookkeeping will record all the sales and the financial part. So while they are almost connected to each other, they just track the different item or the different thing, which is a number, the financial number or the quantity number of a product. And that's how stock control and bookkeeping works. And they're so very connected with each other. So if you are interested in this and you like Excel tools to help your business to improve and organize, check out some of my Udemy courses. Here below you can see some links with courses related to accounting, bookkeeping, stock control and invoicing. Very useful tools to track and manage your business.